Do not die, people. I've just nearly choked myself with headphones, and now my 11th Doctor has just fallen down. The fall of the 11th. I'll get out now. Hello everyone, it's Liam Catterson here with episode number 5 of season 1 for Firefly, which is called Safe. So assuring. And it's gonna be a red herring, isn't it? Because, you know, nothing's safe. Nobody's safe. I wasn't safe when I nearly checked myself. My little Funko wasn't safe just now. Yeah, this is gonna be, I'm gonna expect some kind of great shenanigans with this, because, like I said, I think I am in the mold now of Firefly, in terms of, like, how I'm invested with this show now, and it's just been really, really awesome these past 4 episodes, especially with the changing tones, because episode 3 had a really, really dark tone, and then the last episode was really, really, you know, comedic, and yeah, bad shit still happened, especially to Mal, but, you know, I have a feeling like I'm, you know, starting to, if this was, I don't know, on week by week, I'd be like, oh, I can't wait for another episode of this, but, well, I still can't wait for another episode of this, but I don't know, I'm just into that mold now, so I'm really, really looking forward to this. So with that said, let's just delve into episode number 5. Let's hope I don't die this time. With that said, let's go.
We need to resort to cannibalism.
That was fast.
I hope not.
Do we have rations or anything?
Seems a bit drastic, don't you think?
Aren't you supposed to be practicing for your dance recital?
I learned it all. That's wrong.
Oh.
It's from the book, River.
No, the book is wrong. This whole conclusion is fallacious.
Showing that intelligence. The fact that he alluded her to being the smarter one.
Oh, da bien hua. It's really gonna...
I know. You think I let you work with something second-rate?
Thank you.
You're worth it.
I think his future's going to be really,
Do you
really
think it's
great.
possible for you two geniuses to give your
And I think...
old dad a couple minutes quiet?
No!
Oh god. Oh no.
Let's make it something smaller.
Yeah, we should start dealing in those black market beagles.
Beagles! Yes, yes. I want to see a Firefly episode with beagles.
World. Eat, sleep, and eat.
Eat, sleep, moo,
Many
repeat.
souls.
Battle on the ship 3 weeks.
In the strictest sense,
You
I
were being
didn't.
mean, is what.
Oh, you've broken her heart.
Think of this life.
You poor
You
Kaylee.
can't think much of them that choose it, can you?
Put him in the friend zone. Put him in the friend zone. Well, I think he did that to her.
Go to 25?
Perfect medium. Let's go. Let's
Well,
go.
We'll be taking a loss, but you seem like clean and virtuous boys. Done.
Better than nothing, is it? I mean, 20 is as well, but...
Marcus and Nathaniel Grange, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of Rance Durbin. You are bound by law to stand down.
Oh, shit! Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Spontaneous River. Love it. I mean, she's been pretty more vocal and... Get it, girl.
River goes smooth.
I think you might want to take a look in the mirror. It's you guys. It's you guys. You just attract the bad geese, I guess. I'm loving this with River. Spontaneous. Oh. Back in the action. Oh, Shepherd. Oh, shit. What the? Whoa, what? What the shit just happened? Jesus Christ. And the fact that he's elderly as well doesn't look good as well, like... that could take a toll on
He's
his...
dead. But he's bad off. Now we gotta see what we can do to help him. Back here.
Shit.
Wash, I want you to go to town, see if you can find that Ginseng Myung, the doctor.
Hurry.
This is us. Oh, boy. Of course. Convenient. Simon gets kidnapped and someone is dying.
Ransom
Major position, possibly even the medical elect. You're gonna throw all that away? Everything you've worked for your whole life?
Being a doctor means
This
more
is-
to you than just a position. I know that.
This is really interesting. They're dismissing River, and he's like, he knows some shit is going on.
No, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Found you.
Yeah, and they found you as well. Wait. Wait, did they just... I'm just wondering, did they just because they seem to be relieved?
Today I was pompous and my sister was crazy. Today we were kidnapped by hill folk.
Is it?
never to
Oh
be
my
seen
God,
again.
Jane.
Best day ever.
You're an ass.
We left them back there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the only call, I guess.
Don't seem right.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Oh, I'm fairly certain it ain't.
I mean, you don't want to lose a third life, and you can't risk looking for Simon. It's the Alliance.
Praise the Lord.
Did they?
Let me
Wait.
show you what's what.
What's your name? Simon.
Did they kidnap both River and Simon?
Who
Just.
are you?
This is River.
Have you ever asked nicely rather than just snatching?
Has there been a... Is there a sickness here?
Nothing is special. Just people get sick or injured. Well,
They
mostly
need
people
Simon,
heal on
but
their
they
own.
couldn't be bothered to
Sometimes.
ask.
Sometimes
Manners.
you need a doctor.
Or the. I'm
For your
kidding.
night. And
Their journeys end when and where they want to, and that's where you make your home.
This isn't our home.
If it isn't here, where is it?
You can't make that excuse. I mean, I'm sure if you asked nicely,
This place gives me an uncomfortable...
they would have helped. You just snatched them. You can't bring up that excuse.
Some kind of connection with the Alliance?
You know what it looks like. Still don't surprise me if he did.
See? That's my whole problem with picking up tourists. Ain't never what they claim to be.
Seems like everyone's got a tale to tell.
It's more than a... Maybe he used to work for the Alliance and he's just a retiree or something.
You gave up everything you had.
Mimi, everything I have is right here.
Oh. I just love their relationship. It's...
Keep up your strength.
Yes, Simon,
We
come
won't
on.
be here long. Daddy will come and take us home.
I just love their relationship.
better.
It's really, really beautiful. I mean, I think you saw
It'll
it.
get better.
I think we've seen it like quite a lot about how connected they are, and it's really, really nice.
These are better than the Cambersons berries.
They are. Except they're poison.
Oh! Damn it.
Went out of her mind, tried to kill her 2 girls. Ruby lived. Sweetheart,
Oh.
you are an angel.
What, is she
No one's been
mute
able to get
because
Ruby
she's
to speak, even a
traumatized?
peep. It's a
Ah,
miracle.
shit.
That's what it is.
Ruby doesn't talk. Her voice got scared away.
They shall be among the people, and they shall speak truths and whisper secrets, and you will know them by their crafts.
Oh no, please don't
What are you talking about?
Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me it's
Thou
witches.
shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Yeah. Craft, witchcraft. This power, oh my god. And their religious ties.
He was sick. And he was getting better. You were alone in the room with him.
Oh shit. What
This
the
girl reads
shit?
minds and spins falsehoods. She's a witch, and we must purge the devil from her with fire.
Then how come you snapped at her? Oh my god. So, yeah, she got into him as well.
You like to tell me what really happened?
I surely would. Maybe someday I will.
Ah.
It's good.
It's a story for another time, isn't it? He's surely got some ties. I mean, he seems to have a really suspicious past. These guys deserve to
She has
get...
done nothing to you!
Kick him in the head!
If she dies tonight, it won't be God's will that killed her. He'll be you! Holy
shit, now.
Ignorance!
Holy shit. Yeah. Go on.
Light it.
Oh shit, Simon.
To go.
Oh. They came back. Awesome. Just whack everyone across the back of the head. They did it.
You cannot think to thwart God's will.
Oh, for...
Y'all see the man hanging out of the spaceship with the really big gun?
You should be running. Run.
I'm not saying you weren't easy to find. Yeah, but she's our witch.
Oh my god, yes.
So
I
cut her the
love
hell
it.
down.
Do what he says or you'll get the bullet to the head. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Hey, Doctor. Glad you're back now on the ship.
I did nothing.
Why'd you come back?
You're on my crew. Are we still talking about this? Chow's in 10.
Just take it. Just
Don't
take
need to dress.
it. This is Mal. Part of me thinks he does a bit, but at least we got out of this scrape. Wonderful episode of Firefly. Just loved it so much. Especially, you know, how strong they made the relationship between River and Simon. Like, we know they've had a really, really good relationship already, of course. With the fact that Simon's already detailed about, you know, how he's gone to so much lengths to rescue River, of course, in the condition she was in. That was alluded back into episode 1. And you just have to remember, of course, episode 1 was aired much later, so, I'm guessing this is the first real detail, like when it was on the air, on, you know, how Simon said, oh, I will go and rescue River, I think. I think that's the case, because like I said, the first episode was aired much later because Fox are real geniuses. No, but it's great to, you know, not just be reminded about that in episode 5, but also acknowledge we also get to see the strengths in their relationship, because I do think that they are a really, really brilliant brother-sister connection. Like, they've got so much chemistry, they've got so much dedication, especially with the fact that, you know, she helps him out and he's always going to protect her. So it's a nice little progressive bond that they both have. But it was just really, really good dissecting into the flashbacks to, you know, explore their relationships, of course. But not just that, but also see how much, you know, more, I don't know, I'm not saying this as if the parents didn't give a hoot, of course, because they, you know, at least gave them a home and that, but they did, it's like Simon knew more of his own sister than, you know, the parents knew of their daughter, of course, especially with the fact that Simon suspected something was up, because, oh, she never usually makes mistakes, but here we are. And I think that's something if you want to get real close to, of course. If you want to show how close you are, you'd probably be able to sense that. Like, you know your own family like the back of your hand, I guess. And, they just, you know, thought he was being paranoid. So I really love how devoted he is to, you know, River. Because we even saw that, like, he knows, nice little trivial facts about River, like, oh, I know River would never make a mistake. But not just that devotion of being there for her as well. Like, he's always gonna be there to protect her, or be there for her in general, like, with the fact that, you know, he, like I said, he went his way to rescue her. Of course, we saw that in the flashbacks, and then he was ready to die with her, so he wasn't going to watch his sister burn. So I really loved their relationship, and I thought this episode was a real good indication on how beautiful the bond is. So I really, really enjoyed that. But Jesus, those town folks need some help. I mean, I'm okay with people's views religiously, but they have gone to the extreme, I think. It's not so much the river is a witch thing and all that. I think they are, I'm not sure if they're basing this off early Christian, I think they are. With, you know, of course them believing in God and them thinking that God is, you know, basically, in control of how life goes and, you know, they are so passionate about it. But, you know, it's the fact that they had people, you know, ask nicely. It's how it you know, it doesn't kill if you ask nicely. And I'm just thinking that, of course, especially with that woman who was like, well, life took you here. No, men did. There's a difference, unless those men are, no, it probably would be. I was going to say those men are a representation of life. And, yeah, just to prove that, you know, life took you here. It was just really, really, because I would have just asked nicely. I was like, oh, are you a doctor? Well, listen, we got a situation, so can we please, you know, ask for your help? Although it would have been a real, you know, 50-50 situation, perhaps, considering the fact that, you know, Shepard, which I'll get onto in a minute, because there's some interesting stuff about him, of course, through this episode. Yeah, considering Shepard was on a lifeline, and of course, that, woman needed, you know, help as well. So that would have been a real 50-50 situation. But, you know, it's better than, you know, just, you know, kidnapping him and, you know, being all aggressive and all that shit. So, yeah. But it was, yeah, those, I mean, I think it's a clear indication that town is a bit troubled anyways, considering the fact that their leader has no worries about killing the predecessor. River even stated it herself when she said, you know, oh, the last person who was in charge of this town, well, he was getting better, and then you conveniently were in the room with him alone, and then boof. So, although she didn't she didn't specify that he died. I think she said he was getting better, and then you were alone in the room with him, and then he reacted like, you know, she spilled the beans. So, you know, you could have just given him a hug. She could have been saying that, but he reacted like that. But, I mean, they were so warped into this image that they saw something supernatural and something that was out of the norm, and that River should have been burnt alive. So, either way, I mean, they were so fixated on, you know, delivering justice for monstrous creation, I guess. So, yeah, but those people, they need a cup of coffee, they need a chocolate bar or something. They need to relax and have no worries. Gets me somewhere. But no, in all seriousness, I really loved the Simon River aspect as well. And I just love how spontaneous she was in this episode, because she's been quite shy emotionally, of course. But, you know, to be fair, I think with River's personality, you can't really, you know, say, you know, you can blame her. So, she's been a bit more spontaneous in this episode, though. So that's really, really great to see, especially when she was dancing around the carousel thing. It was really, really neat stuff. But, no, I just really, really loved the River Simon arc in this, episode. And I can't wait to see how that develops, because I thought this was a really, really good selling point to show how strong their relationship is. And it was really, really beautiful stuff. So I really, really enjoyed the River, Simon aspect of this episode. Shepard, what's going on with him? Because I think he has some history with the Alliance. I mean, he obviously does if he's got an ID card. I thought it was a citizen's card or something at first, considering they are, you know, governmental or something, so they could have some kind of ID card to get you into places and all that shit, or whatever, issued out by the Alliance. But he has something more with them. It spooked, you know, everyone on the Serenity. Like, they were like, okay, that's not right. He's got an ID card with the Alliance, so something's going on. But it's not the first time, that he has been under fire with, you know, really, really informative background. Niska, I told you I'd remember the name. He was well aware about Niska, so, there's something, obviously, there's a lot going on with Shepard, which I can't wait to delve into. But, yeah, what's going on with Shepard? There's something suspicious going on. But I think that it's great, because it gives him, you know, some kind of character, rather than just being, you know, a passenger. with nothing, you know, to talk about. Whereas with Simon and River, they have that connection going on. River's got something special, you know, in her head anyways. Like, she can read into people. And Simon's a great medic as well. So, he's really, really pivotal, with everything going on. Like, if a person, you know, got shot or something, I mean, that that could have, you know, proved valuable for Simon, but conveniently he decided, you know, kidnapping. A-okay. But, yeah, this was a really, really great episode. I'm wondering about Simon and Kaylee's relationship as well, considering that, you know, Kaylee, you know, had so much optimism for Simon, especially, oh, do you think he'd like that? He'd be like, nah, it's trash. And not just that, but he insulted the Serenity, it seemed. And, like she even said, well, if you don't think that highly of the ship, then you don't really think much of the people who, you know, devote their lives there, including me. That's what she's getting at without, you know, full blurting it like, well, I loved you and now you've done this. So, yeah, she feels a bit hurt with that. So, poor Kaylee, I just want to give her a hug. Like, and I'll tell her, everything will be alright. We'll just go for ice cream and all that, and then, you know, it'll be all happy smilers again, because you deserve it, because you're a special little cherub that should be protected. No, but it was just really, really fantastic of an episode. I just loved it. I mean, there was that bit of concern as well, with, oh, we're leaving Simon and River behind, but I think it's I mean, I understand Mal's decision. I mean, yes, he's a bit of a hard ass, but I think he made the right call, considering with the fact that there was no guarantee that you'd be able to, I mean, sure, they could have been dead if they decided to take Shepard somewhere and then pop back, to that planet. And, you know, like, they could have been dead. They could have been dead on return, but, you know, Shepard could have died, and there was no guarantee that they would have found them anyways. Like, if they decided to look for them and put Shepard as second priority. So I can understand the decision, but it was a great episode. A lot of development as well. Loved it, and it was a really, really fun story. And those townsfolk need to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just a fantastic episode, and I'm just continuing to appreciate this show more and more, and I'm really, really excited to, come into the next episode, because I think, you know, I just can't get enough of this show. I mean, I'm 5 episodes in, and this show is just, I'm now starting to question why there wasn't a season 2, so, see, I'm on the bandwagon now. Like, I understand the voices. Like, people are like if there's a talk about, oh, what should have gotten more than one season, and, you know, Firefly's gonna be up there. This is what I'm talking about, though. Like, when I said I've got a, like, the internet seems to rave about this, and, I know there's only one season. Why isn't there a second? But, no, I really, really enjoyed this so much, and this show just continues to impress me more and more. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Meiji feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!